Joseph, Jesus, and Mary, help my friend, Mr. Bailey.
Help my son George tonight.
He never thinks about himself, God. That's why he's in trouble.
Please, God, something's the matter with Daddy. Please bring Daddy back.
Okay, boys, let's go.
Hey, who's that?
That's your problem, George Bailey.
A boy?
That's him when he was 12, back in 1919. Something happens here you'll have to remember later on.
Comes the scare baby. My kid brother, Harry Bailey. I'm not scared. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Hey, George, help. Help. Come on, Harry. Come on. Help. Come on, Harry. Where'd he go?
George saved his brother's life that day. But he caught a bad cold, which infected his left ear. Cost him his hearing in that ear. It was weeks before he was able to go back to his after-school job at Old Man Gower's drugstore.
It's me, Mr. Gower, George Bailey.
You're late.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gower, do you want something? Anything?
No.
Anything I can do back here?
No.
I'll get them, sir.
Take those capsules over to Mrs. Blaine. Just wait for him.
Yes, sir. They have the diphtheria there, haven't they, sir?
Yeah.
You got all right, sir?
Oh, get going.
Yes, sir.
What? Why, that medicine should have been done an hour ago. It'll be over in 5 minutes, Mr. Blaine. Where's Miss Blaine for some capsules?
You.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
What kind of tricks are you playing away? Why didn't you deliver them right away? Don't you know that boy's a trick?
You're hurting my sword here.
You lazy loaf.
Mr. Gower, you don't know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules. I know you're unhappy. You got the telegram and you're upset. You put something bad in those capsules. It wasn't your fault, Mr. Gower. Just look and see what you did. Look at the bottle you took the powder from. It's poison, I tell you, it's poison. I know you feel bad.
Oh.
Don't hurt my sore again.
Oh, no,
Don't hurt my
no.
sore again.
Oh, George.
Dear Father in heaven, show me the way. I'm at the end of my rope, right? Show me the way, oh God.
How did you happen to fall in? I didn't fall in. I jumped in to save George.
You what? To save me?
Well, I did, didn't I? You didn't go through with it, did you?
Go through with what?
Suicide. I had to act quickly. That's why I jumped in. I knew if I were drowning, you'd try to save me. You see, you did. And that's how I saved you.
Very funny.
Oh, no, George. I'm the answer to your prayer. That's why I was sent down here.
How'd you know?
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for money. $8,000.
Yeah, now just things like that. Now, how do you know that?
I told you I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
How?
By letting me help you. Just don't know all that you've done. If it hadn't been for you...
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me, everybody'd be a lot better off. My wife and my kids and my friends. Look, little fella, why you go off and haunt somebody else?
Yeah, so you still think killing yourself would make everyone feel happier, eh?
Oh, I don't know. I guess you're right. I suppose it'd been better if I'd never been born at all.
What'd you say?
I said I wish I'd never been born.
Oh, you mustn't say things like that. You've got your wish. You've never been born.
How old are you anyway, Clarence?
293. Next May.
That does it. Out you two pixies go, through the door or out the window.
Look, Nick, what's wrong?
Now, that's another thing. Where do you come off calling me Nick?
Well, Nick, that's your name.
What's that got to do with it? I don't know you from Adam's off ox. Hey, you rummy there. Come here. Didn't I tell you never to come panhandling around here, huh?
Mr. Gower. What is it? Mr. Gower, look, this is George Bailey. Don't you know me? Oh. No.
Throw him out.
Mr. Gower! Hey, what is it? Hey, Nick, isn't that Mr. Gower, the druggist?
You know, that's another reason for me not to like you. That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. If you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself. Would you show these gentlemen to the door?
Sure.
This way, gentlemen.
You see, George, you were not there to stop Gower from putting that poison into the capsule.
What do you mean I wasn't there? Remember the stink? I'm seeing all these strange things here.
Don't you understand, George? It's because you were not born.
Well, if I wasn't born, who am I?
You're nobody. You have no identity.
Oh, what do you mean, no identity? My name's George Bailey.
There is no George Bailey. You have no papers, no cards, no driver's license, no 4F card, no insurance policy. You've been given a great gift, George. A chance to see what the world would be like without you. Your brother, Harry Bailey, broke through the ice and was drowned at the age of 9.
That's a lie. Harry Bailey went to war. He got the Congressional Medal of Honor. He saved the lives of every man on that transport.
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them because you weren't there to save Harry. You see, George, you really had a wonderful life. Don't you see what a mistake it would be to throw it away?
Mary. Mary! Mary, it's George. Don't you know me? What's happened to us?
I don't know. You let me go.
Mary, please. Oh, don't do this to me. Please, Mary. Help me. Where's our kids? I need you, Mary. Help me. Mary, let me go. That's my wife.
Let me go.
Mary!
Now you get
Don't catch you! Help me, Clarence! Get me back! Get me back! I don't care what happens to me! Get me back to my wife and kids! Help me, Clarence, please! Please! I want to live again! I want to live again. Please, God, let me live again.